It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Recton. Well, this is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies.
Well, how are you today?
Tired.
I figured very little sleep.
Tired. It's a long drive from Siloam Springs back to Mountain Home.
It is. What time did you guys get back in?
I think I unloaded stuff at about 7:40 or at 1:40 this morning.
No, that's not bad.
Are you one of those that can go on a road trip and come right back and right to bed and to the sleep?
No, I can't go right to bed to sleep, even if I'm not on the road trip. But if I am on a road trip and we get back at like 1 or 2 in the morning, I'm so wired that it takes forever for my body to slow back down.
I hear you. I feel my pain.
I don't know what it is, but if I'm driving late at night or whatever, yeah, I'm wired by the time I get home.
You know, of course, I have two companions that ride with me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sleeping the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that helps.
Every now and then they'll pop up like they've been awake the whole time.
Yeah.
Not happening. And they sleep halfway down there in the middle of the day.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Me neither.
I love it for them. I love it that they have that ability. But it's just not me.
No, me neither.
Now, sleeping in a vehicle, those days are gone. Maybe when I was a little kid, but yeah, I don't know that I can sleep in a vehicle anymore.
You just never know what's going to happen. However, it was not a bad trip, so.
Yeah, you guys had, what, a JV game and then?
Had a boys' JV game, and then we had the girls' varsity and then the boys' varsity. So.
3 games?
3 games. We're supposed to have 4, but the opposing team couldn't field a girls' team for JV.
Oh, okay.
However, it was all right.
It happens.
Time clicked on.
No, that's a great score to have right there. It's a great record.
Great record.
Record to
great
have.
Record.
That's pretty cool.
We're down to the final 3 games. We've got Alma. We've got Van Buren coming to town Friday night. Then we make the trip to Alma. And then we have Greenwood and Farmington both at home. Not in that order. Farmington comes first, then Greenwood. So wrapping up the season, then state tournament starts.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Easy for you to say.
Where's the state tournament at? I'm just
Farmington.
Farmington?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Going to be at Farmington, and they have got, like all the other schools in the 5A West, they have the Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
There's very little difference between the stadiums at Greenwood, Farmington, Van Buren, Alma, and Farmington. All those are just big, nice. They're bowls. They're Harrison's got one as well.
Does it take to do the state tournament?
It'll run from the 3rd through the 7th.
Okay. Phew.
And 1 loss, you're done.
1 and out.
1 loss and you're done.
1 bad game. That's all it takes.
That's it. 1 bad night. 1 bad afternoon.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Kick you to the curb and you're finished. Then your student athletes go on to the next sport.
There you go. A lot of people are waiting for that. Other coaches is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
On the other sports that are waiting for that. I know the people doing basketball, I mean, I don't know. I mean, some people you talk about at the end of their sport, they're ready for transition somewhere else. But everybody wants to have a good state tournament, though. Everybody's fighting for that.
Everybody just wants to get there and then hope for the best when they do. So
True.
Anyway, we ought to get started. We've got a lot of guests here this morning, so we'll go ahead and take off. It's time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. 870-508-1771 is their number. Hospice of the Ozarks been taking care of Baxter, Marion County since 1979. They'll be glad to take care of you as well. And now the morning prayer, Sarah.
Lord, we thank you for this day that you made. We're blessed to see it, Lord, and we just thank you for what you're doing in and through this community. We thank you for providing us with the needs that with our needs, and we just thank you. Forgive us, Lord, of our wrongdoings, but help us be better, Lord. We just thank you. We always lift your name up. You reign above every circumstance. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. 870-508-1771. We'll be back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team of Century 21 Lee-Mac Realty.
Hi, I'm Bob Zadora, the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lee-Mac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z Team, the Century 21 Lee-Mac Realty, 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views, this is what you see. A pretty
Nice
good shot
this morning.
Kind of glitzy camera. What's that?
Well, I know. I don't know what's going on with that. I need to look. The feed, it's been doing that last couple of days where the feed coming in is a little flickering, and then it clears up, and then,
Quits flickering.
yeah, may need to go out and check the connection.
This is the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas. It's the city of Cotter. There, go to retiredtoarkansas.net, click on MLS listings, find something that tickles your fancy, then give Bob or Linda Zadora a call at 870-405-0793. Now, that's a pretty good shot of the weather rock.
There you go.
You know
See how
what it's telling you
clear it is?
today?
It's going to be nice.
It's clear.
There you go.
Might be chilly, but it's clear. We're going to run through some temperatures. The scooter lets that go through the Z-clips. Currently in Mountain Home, it's 39, along with Harrison. Batesville's at 49, Yellville at 39. Marshall, Salem, Mountain View, Calico Rock, all at 45. West Plains, Missouri at 35. Springfield at 33. Poplar Bluff at 39. And St. Louis, Missouri at 34. Take a look at the radar. As you can see, currently on the radar, there's a little bit of rain going out of Arkansas down in the southeast corner. Looks like nothing's really going to affect us for sure, but some heavier rains going up through the northern portion of Alabama, going through Tennessee into South Carolina and North Carolina. Some snow in Utah and Nevada. A little bit of rain down around Las Vegas and into Phoenix. Some snowier weather up in Wyoming, but as far as we're concerned, she's pretty clear. We're going to zoom into Arkansas. Take a look, and you can see that those rains are currently going through Little Rock, Pine Bluff, El Dorado, going into Mississippi. A little bit of showers around 9 or 10 this morning, down around Stone County, Cleveland County, down to Batesville. But from Bentonville to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Fort Smith, back to, say Conway, Little Rock, clear. A little bit of rain, like I said, around Pine Bluff, down Texarkana. Going to be a pretty good day if you stay in the northern two-thirds of Arkansas. You're going to get some rain if you go to the southern third. On the national scene, no watches and warnings for us. Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, all clear. And the 7-day forecast looks like this. It's going to be high today of 58 and sunny, mostly clear tonight, low of 34. High tomorrow, 57, partly sunny, mostly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 38. 61 for a high on Friday with a slight chance of showers. 50% chance of rain on Friday night, low of 44. More rain on Saturday, high of 55, low of 44 Saturday night, high of 59 on Sunday, Monday, which is President's Day, high of 65 and sunny with a low of 46. And then Tuesday going to be 68. Is spring already here, Scooter?
I don't think so. I don't think we're done with winter quite yet.
Not yet. The old wise Scooter. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk 545.57, which is 6.43 below full pool of 552. Norfolk currently has 1 at this time running. And Bull Shoals 652.45, which is 6.45 below full pool of 659, and they have 5 running at Bull Shoals. That's the lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, Century 21 Lee-Mac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to help you. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team. We'll be right back.
You build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Give me a hard time about sleep deprivation.
Sleep deprivation.
Yeah. Hello.
I got to give you a hard time.
Oh, yeah, thanks. We appreciate that. You know, at 1:30 this morning, I drive by Ozarks Farm and Lawn.
And
I take a look to the left. They have got more box blades and bush hogs and stuff in that parking lot than I've ever seen.
I think they're gearing up for the spring. I think it's coming.
They're planning for winter to be over.
There you Yeah, you look at their parking lot. Yeah, they're full.
Tractors galore, New Hollands, Kubotas. They've got all kinds of stuff. Construction equipment, skid steers, backhoes, excavators, mini X's. They've got it. They got all kinds of stuff. Brake bed trailers, RTVs. Just crazy.
Yeah, it's cool just driving there and walk around, look at all the equipment and all the stuff that they have.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, a good time to do it if you don't want to be bothered by people. Just go about 1:30 in the morning.
Might be a little dark, but it's
No,
okay.
it's well lit.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's well lit. You can see anything you want to see. I guarantee you. How do I know? Because I did it.
Because I was there.
I was there.
I was there.
Yeah. Let's see what we got going on. Scooter, we got a pancake breakfast coming up on Saturday the 28th from 7:30 to 11. Open to the public. Pancakes with fruit toppings, sausage, biscuits, gravy, orange juice, and coffee. $10 for adults. Kids 5 through 12 is $5. Kids under 4 eat free. If you are a World War II or a Korean War veteran, you can eat free as well. Active duty military, reservist in uniform. All first responders in your uniform eat for free as well. 717 Market Street here in Mountain Home. It's at the Alley White American Legion Post 52. And all the money raised will go to help local veterans and their families. They're also doing, giving you an opportunity to win a gun. You can buy some tickets for that. Only 200 tickets for each gun will be sold. $5 a piece for the shotgun, $10 a piece for the rifle. It's a 12-gauge shotgun and a .308 rifle. For more information, give them a call at 870-424-6277.
Mountain Home Parks and Recreation is still doing their spring sports sign-up. So if you've got anybody that's interested in bomber ball, t-ball, softball, baseball, and soccer.
All right, you had those folks on yesterday. Did you ask them what bomber ball was?
I didn't.
I have no idea what bomber ball is.
I should have. I'll find out. I'll find out for you. By Friday, I'll try to find out what bomber ball is.
But nobody knows what bomber ball is.
All the registration is needs to be signed up by the February 16th, so it's coming up. You can go by the youth center and get them signed up, or you can go online to Mountain Home, cityofmountainhome.com, click on Parks and Recreation, and then click on Youth Sports.
The flu numbers in the Twin Lakes area are up.
I can see that.
Yep, they're up. And if you have symptoms of the flu, stay home. Nobody wants you to share that with them. Just stay home. Coming from the guy that doesn't miss, but stay home. Let's see, what else you got? Anything, Scooter?
I don't
have much either. Not a whole lot going on other than a bunch of election garbage that nobody really wants to hear about. So we'll just leave it at that.
All right.
Community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn. We've got a bunch of guests here this morning, and we're going to be talking to the Naval Junior ROTC, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Commander Allan, Hale, Dylon Prins is with us this morning. We have some other folks in the background. They'll be on later, but we needed to get Dylon on because he's got something else he's got to go do here in a little bit. They're from the Mountain Home Naval Junior ROTC program here in Mountain Home. And welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First and most, congratulations on your appointment to college.
Thank you so much.
Tell everybody where you're going.
Yes, so I was recently appointed to the United States Naval Academy.
And how does that happen, Commander Hale?
That happens when a kid has a dream
And follows it?
in the 8th grade and follows it. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I got emotional. I didn't even know I was going to do that. Wow. It's a lot of hard work and preparation on his part. And Chief and I have molded and shaped him and made sure that everything lined up so that he had the best opportunity. But he had to interview with congressmen and senators and people from the Naval Academy, and he had to have all of his ducks in a row, so to speak. The average ACT score at the Naval Academy is a 32. The average GPA is a 4.25 or higher, and they're all varsity athletes, and they have leadership in some capacity. And so the kid's got to have a dream in the 8th grade and then follow through.
Is that the way it worked for you?
Yes, sir, it is. So,
Let's talk about that dream a little
yes,
bit.
Sir.
What instilled that dream in you?
So at 12 years old, I'd like to start the story at the beginning, is when I joined the Civil Air Patrol program, which was when I was introduced to the military. And I quickly learned about service academies. At the time, it was the Air Force Academy, but I knew that serving is what I'd wanted to do since I was just a young kid. And the service academies was like the ultimate goal of what you wanted to achieve. And so even as early as 12 years old, I set up my schedule to do what I wanted to do. I knew I had to take all the hard classes and get involved in sports. And then as soon as I could join the NJROTC program as an 8th grader, I joined that program as well. And so I credit almost where I am now to the ROTC program and the Civil Air Patrol. But it started at 12 years old is when I got the idea set in my head. And here we are 5 years later, and I was able to do it. So you can do the impossible, I'd say, if you take all the right steps. And at the time, it felt like it was impossible. So,
how much help did you get from the outside? How much help was it to be in Naval Junior ROTC, and how much help did you get from the chief and the commander as well?
I got it. It's hard to even talk about how much help I've gotten from them. I've been in the program for 5 years now, so I started when Chief started, and then when Commander Hale came along, and the path that they've set me on, all the leadership advice that I've gotten, all the trips I've been able to go on, I've been able to see the Navy, tour submarines, tour ships, really see maybe what I want to do, and that is actually what switched me from the Air Force to the Navy in the first place. But I can credit almost everything to them keeping me on this path. I think it's easy to sway you and want to do something else. It's not so hard, but here I am now, and I think I can thank them for that.
The next simple question would be, what would be the highlight of your career? But I'm not going to ask it that way. So what I'm going to ask is, outside of being appointed to the Academy, what would be the highlight of your career through the Naval Junior ROTC program?
Well, definitely serving as the battalion commanding officer. So that's the position that I have right now. I've been able to have that since last April. And that was a position that even in 8th grade when I first joined, I was like, I really want that position. I look up to my leaders, and I think that would be my dream at the time, was just to be the commanding officer. And so I achieved that dream too. So staying in there, being as involved as you can, caring about your people. I care a lot about my cadets, and I want to be a leader for them like the leaders were for me. And so definitely being the commanding officer would be the highlight.
Commander Hale, is this one of your first students to go on to the Academy, or have you had several?
This is the first one that I've ever had, and we broke the glass ceiling. We had one accepted to the West Point a few years ago, but she chose not to accept that appointment. But this is the first one in the Naval Academy since '92, I think. 1992 was the only other one that we are aware of. Now, if there's some out there that comes out of the woodworks, we'll be glad to have you come watch him sign his papers. When are you doing that?
February 18th, so next Wednesday at 12:30.
They can come up to the high school and watch him actually sign his commitment papers to go to the Naval Academy. But yeah, he's the first one in well over 30 years to get into that. And ROTC is a lot of competitions just to keep the kids involved, but the stuff they get to experience and see that there's a life out. We love Mountain Home, but there's a life outside of Mountain Home that they can get these experiences and serve at the same time that they get, life-changing experiences. And so we take them out to those things so they can see it's a big world out there. And so I think that shaped his desire a little bit.
Definitely.
When you say that you are the commander of the cadets, how many cadets do you have involved in your program locally?
Right now we have about 105 to 107 cadets. So we have quite a few. Again, I'd like to talk about the start. When I joined, we had 35 cadets. And so over the last 5 years, we've really grown. And I think that can be all accredited to Chief and Commander and the amount of time that they put into the program.
How much extracurricular time do you spend in the ROTC program at Mountain Home outside of your normal daily studies?
I'd say probably anywhere from 2 to 4 hours a day almost on the weekdays, and then any trip that we have over the weekend. So I'm there Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6:30 in the morning, and then I have after school practice with them too. So I spend as much time as I can there, but it's a lot.
Outside of the day-to-day, being the commander, being over the program as far as the student side of it goes, what takes up that 2 to 4 hours each day?
Yes, sir. So aside from the practices that we have, I'm working on planning our next events, making sure that we can get out into the community and make sure that they know what we have going on. Make sure that we are doing our job to recruit new cadets from Pinkston, for example. We like to go over to Pinkston, show them all of our competition teams, all the things they can do in our program, and also we like to get involved in the community as well as much as we can. So we will volunteer. We do color guards all over the community, and so and they're planning, organizing with my staff, trying to set up all of our events.
He's being bashful too. So,
is he?
Yeah. So as you see, his yellow hoodie here is this marksmanship hoodie that he earned. So he went and shot along with the Olympians and the college air rifle marksmen at the winter games in Colorado, and that was a cool experience for him. He's on the precision marksmanship team, and then in April, I think is it March
Yep,
or April?
it's
Yeah, I think
April.
it's April. They go to Anniston, Alabama to shoot in the CMP Southeast Regionals to try to work their way into nationals. And then he just ran the fastest orienteering time at Area 19 North Championships at Ozark Isle this last weekend. So that advanced the team, well, him and the other competitors, that advanced the team to orienteering nationals in Florida in March. So yeah, he's busy on his competition teams as well as a commanding officer, planning, like you said, everything for the whole unit. So.
Sir.
Sounds like a good time.
Yes, sir.
Commander Hale, with this excitement with Dylon going on to the academy, how much easier does that make it for you to recruit new kids to come in at the 8th and 9th grade level to join this ROTC?
I don't know. We'll see when we get over there. Yeah, a lot of kids at Pinkston don't know what they want to do when they grow up, and so the competition and the flying the drones and the marksmanship and the things that we do locally is what gets them in the door. And then we have the midshipmen, either from the academy now, but previously from all the ROTC units. I have them at Oklahoma, Mizzou, down in Louisiana, Southern University, and up in Norwich. Previous graduates, we have them come back and talk to the cadets once they're in the program and tell them what it could look like. So when they're in the 8th grade, then that's really the first exposure they get to this. What draws them in the recruitment is all the cool stuff that we do outside of just the class. So I don't know if that answers your question or not. But
Good
yeah,
enough.
Yeah.
Dylan, this commitment that you'll be signing on the
Yes, sir.
18th, what is that commitment?
So I am signing my 4 years of college, and then also upon graduation, I will be serving at a minimum of 5 years active duty in the United States Navy. I would like to become a pilot, though, so my commitment would be 10 years, actually, of active duty service.
To be a pilot.
To be a pilot, yes, sir.
What are you wanting to fly?
Well, and it doesn't really matter to me. I think that I've also talked about submarines, but now that I'm into the Naval Academy, I think that it's worth the shot, and I want to see if I can fly jets and make it a real Top Gun story I like to talk about. But I know that I have a lot of eyes on me and a lot of young people around here that would like to see me succeed, and I would love to be able to fly and or do whatever in the Navy and be able to come back here and talk about it.
If you had to put a monetary value of this scholarship, this commitment, what would it be?
The monetary value of the Naval Academy is about $400,000. So it is a very substantial scholarship.
I would think
Yes,
so.
sir.
And mom and dad are breathing a sigh of
Yes,
relief.
they are. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because you get some airtime in that too, I would bet. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it's awesome. Well, congratulations on that appointment. Wish the best of luck to you. Hope you'll come back and visit with us sometime when you're over there and going through those steps. We'd like to take those steps with you.
Yes, sir.
And is there anything else you'd like to say while you're here? You've got about 45 seconds.
Well, I think right now, if you're an 8th grade kid out there, or even in 7th grade, and you're like, hey, the Naval Academy or the military might be something I want to do, and it sounds impossible, it's definitely not. We can help you take those steps in the NJROTC program to get there.
And Commander Hale, congratulations on getting your first appointment.
Thank you.
That's got to be a big step.
It is. It's a huge step, and we knew it was possible, but we crossed our fingers the whole time, and because once he goes to those interviews,
It's all him.
It's all him at that
It's all
point,
him.
So.
You've had a lot of success though in putting students to the next level through ROTC.
Yes.
I know we had some on last year, and you had a good number. And gosh, the dollar amount, the values of those scholarships are very large. So it's not like this is the first success this program's had. You've
Absolutely.
had a long-running line of success.
Absolutely. The top tier is the Naval Academy, and then we step down from there. And so we've been right at that edge, and now Prins helped us push over the edge. So.
Dylan, I know you've got somewhere to go. Where are you headed from here?
So right now I'm actually headed to a quiz bowl tournament for our high school quiz bowl team.
And where is that at?
That is in Melbourne, Missouri.
Okay. Well, best of luck to you there and your
Thank you,
team.
sir.
And thanks for being here this morning. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV.
Town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
The Atlee
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Now with me is Commander Hale, Mr. Tim Nichols. Mr. Nichols is the president of the ROTC Booster Club.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Commander Hale, I
Yes,
understand that the funding for the ROTC program is not what it used to be.
That's wow. That's true. The Navy, since we got funded, they pay half of mine and chief's salary, and they pay all of our uniforms and all of that, everything we need to run the unit. But the extra stuff to go do all these trips and stuff is depending on how much funds are available nationwide, and with the current political climate, just put it that way, it started with the Doge cuts. There's not as much money left out there to give us our wants, and so we have to rely on the community to make up that gap.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be this year at the end of the fiscal year that there's a bunch of money left over again, and we'll be able to boost those coffers up with the Navy money. But it's a ebb and flow.
And you just hope that it's there, because there's a lot of good things that happen. We just saw a lot of good things happen through this program.
Absolutely.
Tim, that's where you come in. It's the fundraising arm for the ROTC, which does not get as much attention as some of the other arms of the school programs.
Yes, sir.
Because it's new, and it's always been funded elsewhere, and now it's time. We need the community to step up and help this program. So.
Yes, sir. I mean, some of the other branches of the school get big focus on fundraiser events and stuff, and our booster club is relatively new. I think we're 3 years into it. This is my first year as president. We've got a lot of big plans to raise money, sort of trying to do some of the things that the other booster clubs are doing for their programs. We've got a ton of money to raise for some big opportunities.
Let's talk about the first opportunity that you've got on your list there. Is that 4th of July Independence Day Parade? Is that the first thing you got coming up?
Yes, sir. So we've got the unit was invited to be part of the nation's 250th birthday parade and celebration in Washington, D.C. It'll be truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many of these cadets to get to see Washington, D.C., visit Washington, D.C. We're going to go to all the museums, monuments. They're going to get to walk in the parade. They're going to get to watch the fireworks on the Capitol lawn, watch the symphony concert on the Capitol lawn. I mean, it is an amazing opportunity, and we're the only ROTC unit in Arkansas to be invited to this. One of about 30 units nationwide to be invited. And there's 1,700 ROTC programs across our nation, and we were one of about 30 to be invited.
Commander Hale, how does a unit get invited to something like that? Especially a unit from Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Well, there's people out there that want to have a good parade in D.C., and they are monitoring what's happening. And when they see all the stuff that we're doing, and they see that we're back-to-back state champions in drill, and they see our Facebook posts, and they see, then they reach out. There's usually one band and one ROTC unit, in a state that gets invited to go, and then whatever they see out there is what they're gonna want to bring to DC to put into the parade. So we didn't reach out to them; they reached out to us, and by the time they got to us, they knew mine and Chief's names. They sent it to Commander Hale and Chief Williams, and so somehow they saw us out there, and then sent that invite of, we want you to be the ones that represent the state of Arkansas.
Tim, when they get that invite, how does the Booster Club react to that? Oh my!
Yeah, we went into just straight panic mode. We've got $56,000 to raise to get these cadets there and back, and that covers pretty much everything for their trip. But it's a lot of money to raise in a very short time.
How many students are we talking about making the trip?
There'll be approximately 30 going students.
How many chaperones?
5 to 6, probably.
5 to 6, and then Commander and Chief will go. Yeah. And everybody's cut. I mean, if we don't raise any money, everybody has the same fee to pay to go. So we're really relying on our community and even the state to help these cadets get to this event.
What kind of fundraisers are you doing?
March 3rd, which is 3 weeks away, we're having a fundraiser dinner at ASU at the shed. I've got some information, and people can reach out to me or Commander Hale and Chief Williams. We're gonna have dinner. We're gonna have some showcase performances where the unit goes and shows off what they do. We're gonna try to do some silent auction. I wanted to try to push that off a little bit, but if you've ever tried to rent the shed, it stays booked constantly. Mm-hmm. So they're great over there. They work with us, they help us out, but we've got 3 weeks to plan and sell this thing and get the information out to the public to sell tickets.
What's the plan on the dinner on March 3rd?
The plan.
What are you serving?
That is completely, hopefully I have that locked in by the end of this week.
Okay.
We've talked with a couple different caterers, but you'll get a steak and a beef and a chicken option of some sort with sides and a dessert and then drinks.
Do you have the fee set for that yet?
The fee right now, what we have set to reserve a table for 8 people is $800, and then if you want to come as an individual person, $125 a person. And then we're going to try to go out and get a presenting sponsor, sort of like what the chamber did for their big banquet. Mm-hmm. That they can blast their name and go up there and talk about what they do for a few minutes, get a spotlight.
What other fundraisers are you thinking about doing?
April 11th, we have a mini golf tournament that is set up at Little T's. Scott is helping us put that all together. We'll have a meeting Tuesday night at Little T's to get the details finalized so I can get that out to the public. Right now it's looking like we'll do like 5-man teams. It'll be shotgun start, so we'll be able to start all 18 holes at the same time, and you'll just rotate back to your starting hole. hopefully get enough people signed up that we can do 2 flights, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. So we'll be able to run, 36, maybe 40 teams through the golf tournament.
Commander, you got your putter polished?
Yeah, that's about all the golf I can do is putt. I play whack crap on the real golf course. Just whack crap. But I think it's a great idea, and I want to give a shout out to Little T's. They, as soon as we started putting this out on our Facebook page, they actually reached out to Tim and said, "Hey, we want to not just help you with funds, but we want to help you with fundraising, and so come over here, let's have a meeting and do that." So if anybody out there has got your own ideas, your organization wants to help us do a fundraiser for this, reach out to Tim or me, and we'll be glad to meet with you to set that up. As I told you earlier, when Prince was up here, the fun and games gets them involved, but these experiences is what changes their life and makes them have a desire to go serve their nation. And so these kids have got to be at the christening of the USS Arkansas. They've seen some amazing things, and we plan the year out with, okay, I think we're going to do this, this, and this, and then we get a budget from the school and we do fundraising and we met our goals, and then we get surprised. We need you to come to DC to march in the 250th anniversary parade, or we get surprised you won area orienteering championship, so now you got to go to Gainesville, Florida, and compete in the national orienteering championship. And then we say, okay, where are we gonna figure this out from? Because we had a plan, and then we got invited to do more stuff. But I don't want to rob these kids of the opportunity to do something that they would never get to do outside of this program.
The event in Washington, D.C. starts, you'll be leaving Mountain Home on the second day of July.
Yeah, that's the proposed schedule. That's actually the arrival day. So they didn't take into account that it's an 18-hour charter bus ride.
We'll be
so
leaving
we'll
on the
probably
30th.
be leaving on the 30th or the 1st, but that's the arrival in DC date is the 2nd. And
looks like you're going to have a very busy time.
Very, very busy time.
Looking at the schedule. When will you return?
The 6th, I think.
The 6th, yeah. We'll leave Saturday the 5th to start the trip home. We'll leave that afternoon, evening-ish time, and then it'll be roughly an 18-hour trip on a charter bus all the way home.
So you're leaving there on Sunday the 5th, coming back, and then will you stop on the way back?
No, sir.
It'd be a straight run.
shot.
So you got 2 drivers.
Yeah,
well, no, we have to use a charter bus.
That's what I'm saying. The charter will have to.
They'll stop and transfer drivers, roughly 10 hours into the trip, and second driver will take us the rest of the way. When we went to Daytona last year for nationals, it was 22 hours on a charter bus, and we had 3 driver changes on that one. It was a long trip.
But it's all worth it. What they get to see.
Oh, it was amazing. It's an amazing time.
A bunch of kids, some adults, a good time to be had by one and all. How do they get a hold of you guys to help you with some fundraising stuff?
You can call me at the school, or I don't know if you're going to give your cell phone number out.
Yeah, you can call me at 870-321-6726, or you can reach out to me on Facebook. We got the Mountain Home NJROTC Booster Club Facebook page. The school, the ROTC unit has their own Facebook page. You guys are welcome to reach out there as well.
My
reach
email,
any of us, we'll get the information where it needs to go to.
Absolutely. My email is Hale, H-A-L-E, at MHBombers, and Chief Williams is jwilliams at mhbombers.com. So
okay.
If you ever emailed anybody from the school, it's just first initial and last name.
All right, it's time for another break. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in a moment.
Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Sleep Mart is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. As the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right all year round. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $2,500.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today where comfort meets savings. Your senior health care.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. I still have Commander Hale with me, but we also have Grace Hale, and it's not Tim Nichols, but it's Noodle Nichols. Raymond Nichols. How are y'all?
Good.
Don't laugh too hard. He's trying to keep from it. How are we going to get this by? Grace, how did you give him that name and why?
So it was my first year. I went to our the new cadet orientation or whatever, and there he was there, and his name was Raymond Nichols. And in the car ride on the way home the first day, like that guy's name sounds like ramen noodles, and so after that I just called him Noodles at home, and then it just kind of bled into the unit.
You just made it public, and now everybody knows.
Yeah.
The potential 380,000 people that could be watching the show this morning now know you as Ramen Noodles. So Raymond, how are you?
I'm doing good, sir. How about you?
Good. We appreciate y'all being here this morning. Grace, I know that you are a big part of this program, the Naval Junior ROTC program, and I know that your dad sitting right next to you is very proud of you being there. Can you tell me on the student side of the excitement of this parade, how important is it to y'all to be able to attend this?
So right now it just kind of feels kind of surreal. Like it doesn't feel real that we're gonna be able to go and march in the parade at DC. It's crazy. All of us are fairly excited and hope that we have the chance and actually are able to raise the money to go. And yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. The fundraising portion of this is very, very important to y'all to make this happen. And it's going to take a team effort that you guys have, a huge team 100 students involved in this program. So everybody has to do their part to make this work.
Mm-hmm.
Commander Hale?
Yes, sir.
How much push can you do from your side to help get this done?
I can, the 30 that want to go, that went to the mandatory meeting, their parents are on board and all that. I can push them to be involved in this fundraising effort. Where the fundraising, this meeting we had with Little T's, they said it all depends on how much lifting the cadets are willing to do. And so if they really want to go and be in this parade in DC, they got to do the heavy lifting. So they're going to be out there trying to get sponsorships. You can sponsor a cadet, in their name, or corporate, for the whole unit, evenly distributed amongst those. But the cadets are going to have to do the heavy lifting of getting out there in the community and letting them know how important this is. So that's mine and Chief's job on the back end, is to push that. And then, we got our booster club and Noodles' dad out there.
That'd be Mr. Noodles?
Mr. Noodles, that's what I call him. Out there working in the community, and he is invaluable to our unit of what he does out there leading the fight. Because me and Chief are still at the school in the daily grind, coaching the teams, teaching the classes. And so to have a community leader out there that believes in our program as much as we do, he's doing a lot of the heavy lifting as well. So, but these cadets have got to want it, and so they got to be the ones out there getting the sponsorships and talking people into partnering with us on this trip to DC.
$2,000 per cadet, roughly, is what it's going to cost to get you guys to Washington, D.C. for this parade. A once in a lifetime. It's only going to be the 250 year, one time. It's a big thing. Raymond, what are you going to do to help make this happen?
I've been trying to talk around to teachers around the school, see if their organizations around the school can try and help with it. And of course my dad's going to Little T's, trying to get sponsorships to help us get money to the unit.
Make this happen. People don't realize how important and how much of an honor this is to be able to go to this parade, not only for the school, but for the whole community. And that's why we need the community to step up and be behind this and be behind the cadets and the program itself. And it seems to me that every time we tap the community, they're there to answer. So I have no doubt that this is going to happen for you guys. But the effort has to be put forth and the word has to get out. And that's why you're here this morning. And what an opportunity. Grace, what role do you play in the ROTC right now?
Right now, I'm the administrative officer. So pretty much what my job is I have to keep up with everybody's records and certain awards and everything. But also under my department is public affairs. So with that, I have to with this DC trip, I have to make sure all the information for it gets publicly put out, so articles and everything and all that stuff, and making sure everybody is aware and what is needed to be done.
What is your plan? What grade are you in currently?
I'm currently a junior.
Currently a junior. So you've got a senior year coming up.
Mm-hmm.
What's your plan after high school?
So it's very wishy-washy. I'm either wanting to go to school for psychology or engineering.
So is that the wish or the wash?
I don't know.
So psychology or engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Raymond, how about you? What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay. Too far down the road to think about future, but what's your your plan right now for after high school?
I've been wanting to enlist as a MA or a pilot drones.
What is an MA?
Master at Arms.
Okay.
It's military police.
Okay. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Or fly drones, like he said. And so he's in our co-drone program at the school, and so we go and we have drones that they can free fly, or they can hook up to the computer and program it to fly an autonomous mission. And so he's really in on that. And we're going to the Naval Academy, so he'll get to see the Naval Academy later in April to Navy Drone Nationals at the Naval Academy. I'll have the drone teams fly up there. So maybe he'll decide he wants to be at the academy once he gets there. We'll see.
With the fundraising for this parade, Commander, are there any organizations within the state or within the military, maybe the National Guard, or is there anybody outside of the school that can help with this?
Not government organizations, no. If that's what not government funded. There's a chance on the back end that we may get some reimbursement from the travel expenses.
Okay.
But
Can't
nobody
count on it.
can't count on it. So military or government organizations, they're not available. Those funds aren't available for this. So, but since we're the only one in the state of Arkansas that's going, then this is an Arkansas-wide thing. So if there are companies out, you said this reaches far and wide outside of Mountain Home. We're not just representing Mountain Home. We're representing the whole state when we get there. So if you know of businesses or you're listening and you want to, you're Mr. Tyson or Mr. Walton and you want to partner with us, we'd be glad to have you partner with us and put your logo on the banner that we'll take with us.
Every penny helps.
Every penny does help.
Anything that can come in would be greatly appreciated. Again, give out your email address.
My email is Hale, so AHALE at mhbombers.com, and Chief Williams is J Williams, and so either one of those will work, or you can CC both of us on it.
And Tim, your phone number again? 870 321 6726. That's Tim Nichols. He's the president of the ROTC Booster Club here in town. Reach out to him, talk to him about it. If you want them to come and do a presentation, I'm sure that can be arranged. If you want to have them come talk to you, the kids, the cadets themselves. I'm promising things that may not be promisable, but
hey, no script.
if you're looking for some more information and you want to not talk to the adults, but you want to talk to some of the cadets that are in charge of this program, get a hold of Commander Hale and say, look, we want to know more, but we want to know more from the kids, and let them come and talk to you and let them tell you how important it is to them, to our school, to our community, and to our state to have this group of great kids come and be part of this parade that will be the 4th of July, the 250th anniversary of our country. It's our birthday, 1776 to 2026. Not going to happen more than once.
Absolutely.
And most of us won't be around to see 300.
Huh.
You got
I don't
plans?
think any of us will.
No.
Maybe these guys.
Well, boy, it'd be tough, but why not? Grace, what do you think? Doable?
I think it's doable. Definitely doable. If everybody pitches in and all of us do what we are, like, what we can to help. So us and the cadets and everybody else in the community, if we're all pitching where we can, I definitely think it's very doable.
And in your position as the communications, the community awareness officer, and that may not be the right term because I'm probably way off there, but the point is it's your job to get it out to the community.
Yes,
Who's next? Who are you talking to next?
What do you mean?
What organization will you take this parade to and pitch it to them as being part of it with you? Do you know? I
plan on sending articles out, so all
the radio stations and such.
KTLO, Mountain Observer,
Okay.
everybody, and seeing what doing stuff like that.
Well, guys, we wish you the best of luck with this venture. We can have you back on again in the future. We'll talk about it some more. Thanks for being here this morning, and best of luck to you. You've been watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll see you tomorrow.